Sorry, I'm not able to share the screen.
Yeah, you can share it now. Can you share it?
Yeah. Okay. Just a sec. Is it okay? Visible to all?
Yes, it is visible.
It's
So,
good.
very good morning, all. So, today's topic is how we can use our stress to have the optimal productivity, optimal um, peak performance in our life. Yeah. So, everybody knows what is stress. So this is a cute example. Stress क्या है जब आपकी बैटरी जो होती है हम यहाँ पे मोबाइल की बैटरी से रेजोनेट कर रहे हैं right? So when your battery, your physical, mental, emotional, your mind is exhausted, so you are like 1% and you have a lot of internet connections, a lot of signals coming from all the sides, maybe from your relationship, maybe from your environment, your health, and your so many things. So we are locked in that kind of room, locked in that kind of circumstances, and we are overwhelmed. We don't know where to go, what to do. So those kind of events cause stress. So it can be defined as mental, physical, emotional, and behavioral reaction to any perceived demands on threats. And basically it's a physical, chemical, emotional factor also. So at time in case of when you are in constant anxiety, so our body is all the time giving us those kind of signals. And when we feel stressed, when we are feeling powerless, when we see that things are not in my control, or maybe there are some conflicts going on, so we feel stressed out. So basically, what is this? So it's basically a fight or flight response, yeah. And when our bodies react to like it's a threat to our mind, it's a threat to our body, and we are in reaction mode. And the psychological responses like how we feel in our heart, palpitation increase, or we feel like numb, or we feel sweat in our hands, and there are a lot of bodily. So at times, stomach got upset, and there are so many things when people feel stressed out. So everybody knows about this, and why these things make. I mean, whatever happened in our life, that normal stress is okay, but when these things have strong demands, situations like when you are in a relationship conflict, when you are handling a project and your team is not responding, you have pressure from boss, you have the deadlines. So you need to have a patent and next day you need to publish it, but you are not able to access the data. Maybe any kind of situation which is having the strong demand, the high demand on you, maybe some accident, some death or something. And situation basically that are imminent, life transitions, like you are transitioning to one phase of life, like you are unmarried and now you are getting married and you are relocating to another country, or maybe the timings also. And some situation are ambiguous, and you don't have control on those situations. So those kind of things also. So people who are stressful, they feel there are only two times I feel stressed, day and night. So it's a funny way. When you are in constant stress, you always feel like in night you are not able to sleep, and in day you are worrying about that, or but you are not actually able to come out of it. So that's how it is. So categories. So there are different categories of stress. So financial stress we can have when we are dealing with any kind of critical condition, or maybe our business is not giving us that kind of result. Yeah. So relationship and family stress, definitely it comes from if the person is not healthy, or the relationship are not harmonious, or there is a lack of communication and so many things add to these kind of stress. business and work related, everybody knows these days how the working hours are, and it takes at times a lot of toll on a person's health, and we have a lot of responsibilities, and but our body at times feel exhausted, our mind, and we are putting at times a lot of efforts, but we are not generating that kind of, and normal stress is also there, but extreme stress also happen at times, health related stress. So I want to ask from the participants here, what are your points where you are feeling stressful? उदय भान मित्तल जी, आपका कौन सा स्ट्रेस है? जैग मैम, where you are feeling stressed?
I'm health stress.
Health stress.
Yes.
उदय भान जी.
No stress, madam.
Okay, wow, great. He is not stressful. So, so I mean, different people have different stress and different stages of life. Let's say students are there, and so we have different kind of stress. So I made a list of, normally the students have work, class related, the exams, studying, and married people, maybe relationship with partner, relationship with family, extended family, your in-laws, your father and mother, your siblings, and friends. So at times trauma also create, any kind of trauma happen in life, so that also cause stress. Change in residence, at times shift in residence, and people lose their friends and everything, and I mean, feel little overwhelmed while settling to new environment. Social activities at times change, like lockdown happened and all the social activities was closed, so that also caused a lot of stress when people are like really in a compartment zone, and they are in just stuck in their apartments, so they are not able to move. And for school and college related, I mean, at times the roommates are not good or maybe they are not able to cope up with that kind of roommates. And childcare, when the females have childbirth, so they feel stressed out due to hormonal changes and a lot of lack of sleep and those factors. Or maybe when you have 2 3 childs, so it's very difficult to have the fulfill the demand, the care, the physical health, their education, the expectations, so a lot of things coming. Yeah, at times people got stressful about their appearance, that I'm not looking, my weight is like this. I gain a lot of weight. Now my weight is like, initially it was 65, now it's like 5 kg more. So at times people go in stress due to those reasons also, if they are not feeling confident in their body. Definitely the physical health is there. At times people feel like they are not fitting in. They are feeling alien, like they feel like I don't belong to this environment. In their family also, at times people feel lonely, and in the office also. And getting married has a lot of stress, and it can be healthy also, but I mean, you are leaving your comfort zone and you are moving to a new environment with new family structure. So change in new school, change in eating habit, maybe some legal matters happen at times, mental health, spiritual or religious things also cause a lot of stress at times. Now you can say in India at times, everybody knows that how the religion is also at times playing role. The one religion is, or maybe you have your inside, you are not getting the purpose of your life. You have your own spiritual quest and you are working for it like years and years and years, and you are not getting anywhere. So outside factors are there and inside factors also, where you don't know, there is some, but you haven't seen, you haven't experienced. In books you have read, but there is no actual experience happening. And at times you question who is there. I'm not able to experience that power. So those kind of things also create a lot of stress when people are on spiritual quest and they are feeling like I'm exhausted and I'm not reaching anywhere. Neither I enjoyed my normal world, and neither I really reach somewhere at this spiritual path. So all kind of those things. And the major career decisions, when you are changing your career, when you are changing any job, maybe you are working in a corporate and you now moving to a new role, maybe higher role, or you are moving, switching to business. and attitude and thoughts also. So a lot of problem related to attitude also. At times we don't know, but in certain circumstances we have that kind of negative attitude, or maybe at times we are not able to perceive things in a positive manner. So those kind of thoughts also overwhelm us when something happened in past and we are not able to come out of that, and we are constantly trying to find out solution, and we are not able to allow that, we are not able to accept that situation. So those kind of things. Buying a house, change in amount of recreation, definitely if you lose any friend or family member. So those kind of events are stressful in our life. So we are not going to this test basically right now. So yeah, we can take it later if the time permits. So basically, everybody knows that a lot of stress is happening, and this is a buzzword right now. Everywhere, even a child life is stress, your student life is stress, parents are also stressful, workers are also stressful, so everybody is stressful. But the point that is stress is bad? No, it's not bad. You have minimum amount of stress, so you become productive, and you crack your exam, you go next level. So it can motivate you to get that promotion at work, or to run the last mile of marathon. In if you see the life of athletes and player, so they always try to go extra mile. If they don't have that stress, they can be in their comfort zone easily, uh, being wherever they are, and they don't want to explore their next potential, higher potential. So, but if you don't get a handle on your state, it's become long term, and it can really interfere with your job, your family life, and your health. So basically, we need to know that how we manage our stress, and for every individual, this is totally different. I mean, because every individual is different, and the stress is also different. So, as I said, that stress itself is not bad. It's about how we manage it and what are the coping mechanisms we have. So that cause a lot of difference. So one is eustress or positive stress. So positive stress is what? Which is motivate us, focused energy. It's a short-term stress where you are taking stress to achieve your goals, and within your coping abilities. It's not like beyond your reach, like you are trying to just climb Mount Everest or Kailash, and you are not prepared for that. So not that kind of, and you are feeling excited. Let's say you are a sports person, and now you are excited for your next match, win or lose, or I mean, whether your team win or you win, that's a totally different story. But that kind of stress keep us motivated for next goal, next achievement, and it's really improve our performance also. But what is distress? So distress is basically, it's a negative stress. It cause anxiety or concern. It can be short term or long term, and it feels really unpleasant, and it decrease our performance, and it can lead to mental, physical, all kind of problems. So we need to see that whether we are in what kind of scenario. Are we in distress kind of scenario, or we are taking normal stress to motivate ourselves? So example of use stress, it would be challenging work assignment that is perceived to be difficult, not too easy, and basically strength training workout. So whenever you do any kind of workout like karate or any tai chi, so or maybe you are going to gym, so your gym instructor is always pushing you. So that is a good stress basically. And as I said, not all stress is bad. So distress may be financial difficulties, chronic illness, or conflict in relationship. You have excessive obligation. Maybe you are a human being and you have 10 things which is beyond your capacity as per your time and stamina. Or maybe there is some chronic illness going on, or you are experiencing a trauma. So that kind of distress is really bad and impacting you. But Eustress is another form of stress that is positive and beneficial, and it helps us to provide the energy and motivation to meet our responsibility and achieve our goals. So this is like changing job, getting a promotion, graduating from college, or getting married. So these kind of stress is having positive and benefits also. So you are taking a little stress to reach another goal, and those goals having its own advantages also. So when you have these kind of stress, so you feel happy, you feel content, you feel excited. And when you have distress, so you feel afraid, angry, worried, and emotionally bogged down due to that. So how the stress works for you or against you? It's like a tire, tire of your vehicle, car. So when the pressure is tire is right, now you can drive smoothly across, right? But if it's too low, you feel all the bumps, and you feel discomfort. And when it's too high, so that is also out of control. So we need to know how we can create a balance. How many can relate this? If you all are getting, you may be driving, you are sitting in car, and what kind of experience you have whenever you have this kind of situation? Either the uh, very low amount of air in your tire, or either the high. Dr. Nupur, I want to ask from you, what kind of experience? Nupur is there? No. Anybody else want to say anything?
For me, it's the traffic jam in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
That's always the stress.
Yes, yes, yes. So in Delhi, specifically, if we are in traffic jam, so we all experience this kind of thing. When the road is smooth, weather is pleasant, but when too much heat is there and we stuck in traffic jam, so it's caused a lot of stress in that way. So our topic is how we can optimize this, right? Everybody knows that there are few factors which is beyond control, and there are few which is within control, but how we can. So at times when people feel burnout, when people are in stress, like long-term stress due to long-term sickness in family, or maybe they are dealing with something, they put in a lot of effort, years and years, and they are not able to achieve that goal, or maybe some family problems going on in long run, right? Some kind of issues, maybe family conflicts, and maybe some understanding issues where one person is draining or exhausting herself or himself, but it's not getting resolved. And it's a matter where you can't even leave your family, your partner, or your kids, or your elders, and you have to be with that. But you never spoke anything, and the matter never addressed, and everybody is playing different role, and there is no communication in family. It's a kind of dysfunctional family structure. Or maybe in office also, you are stuck in an office where you are feeling always, when you go to office, you are feeling always burdened, always exhausted, and there is no recognition, no reward, and you are doing a lot of hard work, and neither you are getting promoted for your things. So I mean, maybe you are in a kind of you are a scientist, and you publish a lot of papers, and you are experimenting on few subjects, but it's not going anywhere, and you are maybe a lot of research, it never being published, and it's like put it in drawer. So maybe there are different kind of scenario where you feel burnout, you feel breakdown, you feel anxiety, you feel anger, you feel exhaustion, you feel overloaded. Maybe few people don't know how to delegate their responsibilities. You can see in office also, and you can see at home also. So when people are really stressed out and they don't have energy, how many can relate with this? When you are healthy, when you are in good mood, even big things, even some emergency came, you handled it very nicely. But you are really exhausted, you are fatigued, you are in bad mood, you are a lot of stressed, and there is lack of sleep. So even small kind of thing, even your kid says something, makes you irritated. Even your boss said something or somebody said something, you maybe you have done your work, and even a small kind of comment really make you like blast. So anybody would like to share your experience in this regard? Have you ever felt like this? Neelamji, Rajvin, anyone? Samina ji. Okay. So
But,
I
yeah, maybe I'll say something.
yeah.
I'm not putting my video on because I haven't put my mask on.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
No worries. I think, when we have an overload of things, I
Mhm.
think that like women, they are multitasking.
Yeah.
Before you want to do something, something else comes. Something else comes, like four different things have to be managed. I think that is a skill we all need to be advised on and guided in terms of how we can manage all those different things coming to us. And again, I feel that it is at different parts of our life, at different stages. You're retired, you're staying home, it's less. You have growing kids. One has to be sent to the daycare. You have to get out. You have to get done something else. A message is coming. So I think daily routine also depends on your stages in your life, your commitments, and how you can deal with this multitasking, and whether they are going to be minor shock waves or a major tsunami. Maybe your advice will help many of us. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. It's really nice. You said everything in one or two sentences. Yeah, basically, different stages of life. When you are a student, you have the pressure to perform, maybe best in your sports, your academics, and there is a lot of competition. And when you are in any kind of competition, so those kind of, I mean, even your siblings, even your classmates, and how teachers is seeing you, maybe you want to do something else, and at times parents want you to do something else, so that is a different kind of stress in those kind of days. And when you are at college level, so peer pressure, and you need to look good also, you need to look smart also. At times people got compliment, or maybe some kind of bully also. So all kind of phases having different kind of stress factors. And these days, when college going people, like the girlfriend boyfriend breakups, and somebody said something, somebody like body shaming, and those kind of things also coming in picture. And maybe the kids who are preparing for any exams, like competitive exams, maybe MBA, maybe their engineering, or maybe IAS. So they do a lot of hard work, but at times family is not understanding them, how much efforts they are putting, even if they are compromising their enjoyment activities also. At times they are just studying day and night, and still they are not able to perform that much, or maybe they are not able to get that kind of scoring. So they are always getting compared, like उनका बच्चा है, उनको देखो, या रिलेटिव्स में किसी ने कुछ अचीव कर लिया है, कोई डॉक्टर बन गए हैं, कोई IITian है. So they always getting compared by. So parents also need to understand. So there are a lot of challenges in different stages of life, especially when you get married. So you have multiple responsibilities of your in-laws, your parents, your partner, and then you have work also, maybe your kids also. So it's a multitasking thing, and at times people don't have this kind of nature to ask for help, ask or even talk, because in India, especially, females are raised in a manner: you need to be a good daughter, you need to be a good bahu, you need to be a good employee, you need to be a good looking women also, pretty women also, this kind of physique also. So at times we pressurize a lot of things, right? And even if you do your 100%, you are devoting yourself, you're a devoted wife, you are a best of employee, and but you have your capacity all the time 24/7. You can't perform at that because your body at times sick, at times your hormonal things, at times your one thing took a lot of pressure, and another thing you need to take back seat. So it's a kind of permutation combination, and how you manage. If you're not getting any kind of support from family, it's very difficult to perform in your business, in your career also. At times you are not getting any appreciation, even if you are leaving your family and you are compromising on the family time and those kind of things. So it's a fine tuning of how you can arrange. Maybe some tasks you can delegate, somewhere you can ask help, somewhere you need to say no, somewhere you need to know that what is my physical limitation, what is my financial limitation right now, what can I do, what can I not. Or maybe what why I'm coming to these points, we will see in this graph. If you let's say your capacity is like now you can put, you can weight, like people do weightlifting, so their capacity is like right now 10 kg, and in one day they want to reach at like 15 kg, 20 kg, so that's not possible. Slowly, gradually you need to build stamina. So now you are a 100-meter race, and you have this record of like maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever the limit is, right? And you need to slowly, gradually train your body, train your mind. At times we don't have that financial capacity, and we took too much of loan, and it's a burden now. And we just, because the neighbors were doing, our friends were doing, and we did it also mindlessly, and it was not necessary to us. So we need to sit with ourselves and see what is really important for me right now. Where is my health right now? What kind of responsibilities I can take, or what kind of responsibility I can't take? Where if I'm wasting my time in unnecessary stuff, be it social media, be it mobile, or be it when I talk to people, I take longer time than usual, and I got distracted and defocused from my work, and now the work is like pile up like this. So we need to see all the things, our habits also, how our day is going, what time we are waking up, what time we are sleep. So sleep is also having a very important role. And I'm telling you guys, a lot of health issues happening these days due to lack of sleep. People awake till long hours at night, maybe few hours sleeping around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock also. And at times due to fitness goals, they are waking up like 5 o'clock, and they know they need to meditate. They wake up at 5 a.m. and they have 5 a.m. club, or the whole day their mind is like juggling with so many things, and they are putting a lot of pressure on their mind, but they are not giving proper rest. So if the rest and relaxation is missing, that is also causing you to get sick. That's a very big cause, because everybody knows that what kind of diet we need to take. We need to drink water, we need to exercise, we need to do yoga, whatever suits you. I mean, everybody knows. I mean, there is a lot of information on internet, and there are a lot of awareness happening, and awareness, at times they know also what I need to do in my relationship, what I need to say to my office, and if I'm handling 3 4 projects in office, where I need to draw a line. Yeah. So all this. So point is, at times we are very naive. We don't know how to say no. We don't have boundaries. We don't know how to stand for ourselves. We don't know how to raise our voice. We don't know how to have assertive kind of communication. We step by step we learn. At times people go in people pleasing, and they are taking everybody happy, but they don't have time for themselves, time to rest, time to study, times to learn, time to grow. And when they start doing this, the other people getting offended, they feel, and they feel guilty about this. So there are a lot many factors I mean, we need to have a balanced life. So balance is the key. But I'm just explaining right now this diagram. So at times people, either they do a lot of work, they exhaust themselves, either they just always do people pleasing and they exhaust themselves with going here and there and dinner and lunch, and they are inviting a lot of people, and they never have time for themselves. They are very good in the eyes of others, but their health is getting impacted, their sleep is getting impacted, their work is getting impacted. But due to just one thing, they are not able to say no, and they don't have boundaries, so they are dealing with those kind of things. Or maybe the family culture is like this, nobody's supporting, and the only one person is, maybe especially the mothers, I mean, they are exhausted. Or if in case of special child, so the females having a lot of responsibility to take care of those special child needs, and everybody says that, but hardly anyone is contributing to that. So multiple factors plays multiple kind of roles, and it generates stress. But our body is an asset to us. So a lot of things you see which is good for our health, like the air, water, sunlight, the plants, and Mother Earth, and your happiness, your health is in our hand. We know that these are free and these are most essential factors in our life. How we think, that is in our hand. How we speak, that is in our hand. So most of the relation getting impacted, the way we listen and the way we speak, right? And the way our yes and no are not coming from inside. Our yes or no is always getting influenced by others. So definitely we outside we say yes, 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 and inside we don't want to do it. So that also raises conflict in us, and it creates chaos. So we need to introspect also, but how we can optimize our stress and how we can really reach at the peak performance. So here is performance in the left hand side, and the stress level is here. So when you are not taking any kind of action, you are just lazing, you are just thinking, you are just scrolling on mobile, you are just seeing a lot of motivational stuff, and you are just trying to get motivated to take action, and you are just spending long hours, and you are not focusing, you are not doing anything, you are just now, initially I was too exhausted and now I'm just relaxing. So if you try to relax too much, and if you go in lazy mode, if you go in procrastination wala mode, so then also it creates a lot of stress to you, because you're we are karma yogi also. We if we don't have satisfied day, I mean, if our days are going really waste, then also it will create anxiety and stress. So to have that kind of happiness, to have that kind of health, we need to give minimal stress. We are doing exercise, maybe we are cooking good food, maybe we are cleaning, even if we are at home, maybe we are doing something fruitful. Even if I thought of studying a good book, so I did that. I wanted to talk to someone, I wanted to contribute in some causes, even if I don't have anything, maybe I'm a retired person. So my schedule is like that, so I feel fulfilled. At times after retirement, people feel emptiness because they were associated with their roles and responsibilities. Now the kids also grown and they are studying abroad, or maybe some other city they are working, and now the parents are alone and they don't know. Initially it was so busy life, and now they have nothing to do, and at times they keep on thinking, and they feel that maid is also there, I don't have any work, and they have not any kind of social engagement, not any kind of contribution kind of thing. So I mean, every time, whatever is your potential, your nature is like always to expand, always to grow. And if you are not utilizing your talent, your potential, maybe if you don't need money, you can do something for social causes. You can teach some students, you can grow some plants, you can do any kind of thing which you really enjoy, any kind of hobby, apart from taking good care of your health. So just lazing around, even it's applicable to all the ages. For students also, for middle-aged people, for adult people, for people who are in old age. So they need to feel confident. They need to feel that my day is fruitful today. I did something which I enjoyed. I did something which make my life meaningful, which made my day meaningful. So when you do these kind of things, so here in the center, it will give you peak performance. And when you are always just doing, you are totally fatigued, exhausted, and you are always in panic, running here and there to fulfill all the responsibility. And you have a lot of anxiety, you have a lot of stored anger, you are not taking care of your emotional health, you are not taking care of your mental health. And if this continued and you haven't took control on anything, I mean, things are going the way it's going, it will really go to burnout stage and you will break down. And this is the invitation of lot of disease, maybe heart related disease, maybe some cervical back pain issues, maybe indigestion, maybe sleeping disorder, all kind of BP, sugar, and all kind of things happening due to this. So if we somehow, because any trouble, any kind of, unless and until it's natural calamity, unless and until it's an accident or something, those kind of things also happening in our life. But we, most of the time we have time to plan. Most of the time when things are going smooth, we can plan our work, we can plan our personal life, we can plan our life 5 years, where we need to go, in 10 years where we need to go. And at times people have goals also, but they don't see urgency. If my goal, I need to do something today, I will be worried about it and a little bit of stress, and I will take some action. Maybe I need to deliver a presentation or I need to go in a seminar next day. I can spend night also on that. Yeah, preparing for that. But let's say my goal is after 6 months, I need to do something. After 5 years goal, I mean, so we need to bring that future to present moment, so that what kind of preparation I need to do today to reaching at that level in 5 years in my organization or in my health or in my relationship, where I need to see bonding, what I need to do yearly, what I need to do monthly, what I need to do daily, and what I need to do at this hour for that. Maybe just a small phone calls to our friends and relatives. Maybe we are not talking due to our busy schedule. So we can have that in our calendar. Our calendar should be like what is in the health area we need to do on daily basis. I mean, small things, if you do in consistency, that will bring result. So that's how we can optimize and we can get the peak performance. So neither too much procrastination and lazying around and thinking too much, neither too much of doing and exhausting ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, and burnout. So when you are at this level, which is the middle level, we can take care of our stress, and we can have. So I mean, we have a lot of stressor and we can place our stressor on this scale. So I mean, +1, if we can, if something can create a good feeling about, yeah, maybe we are eating something, we are doing something. And so another kind of stressor where success is short-lived but enjoyable. Maybe small kind of success and small kind of wins. So we are not tapping ourselves. So those small wins we can really enjoy. Maybe some achievement at school, some achievement in our work, some achievement in relationship. So we need to enjoy and celebrate those kind of small wins also. So our brain also get those kind of happiness, and we again regenerated for next goal. And that kind of praise and appreciation we get once we do it. And yeah, whenever we do something notable success at work or home, so it brings a lot of shift and transformational shift in my life, like winning a lottery. So maybe winning a lottery is not a good example, but whatever you achieved, I mean, you have learned something in any training program, and that really shifted you from here to there. That really shifted your attitude, your belief system, and now you are getting result out of it. because you are stuck in a same kind of conditioning, same kind of belief system. And when we minor kind of things, minor setbacks, when we see, so minor setbacks, that doesn't affect me much. We need to train our mind. Is it major? It is minor. So when you are in anxiety, you see everything, it's like very big. Even small things, someone said something to you. Maybe it's not too relevant to your goals and commitment, but you're wasting your hours. People can have different point of views. 5 people at your home, nobody is having the same point of view. So if someone outside is saying something, so we need not to give that much significance to it. Any kind of event that can be easily managed, so we need not to stress out too much. Any kind of setback that impacts my reputation, but your reputation is, I mean, not in other people's hands. So we need not to give our power away to other people. So if somebody said something, even if something happened, if you can do something about it, please do it. If you need to raise it, please raise it, then leave it, because you have done your work and now bring back to your balance. A major defeat in any areas that I have devoted much energy. So at time people devote a lot of energy if somebody is sick so that they can heal, maybe in any kind of business, maybe for their partner, maybe for their kids. And if they are not getting successful, so they feel they got defeated. So whatever we can do our best, and rest is not in our hand. Your kids also can do their best. The result, main result is depend on so many factors. That's not 100% in your hand. In Gita also, Krishna says that Nishkam Karma. So Nishkam Karma, I mean, when we surrender, when we do our best effort, put our best efforts and we surrender, because the result in not in our hand. Yeah, maybe it's not coming this time, maybe it will come later on. Any kind of major blow to financial reputation or health, that is also causing. But I mean, how we can control that? What is the, I mean, the what the maximum we can do? We need to do it, and then we need not to indulge too much in that. So we can ask few questions to ourselves. What can I do to prevent the likelihood of a negative event occurring? So when you are sailing smooth, when your life is really good, so that is the time to build those relationships. That is the time to build those kind of support structure in family. That is the time to build those kind of structure in
Time
office.
to go toilet.
Sorry, who is there? So the point is कि जब हमारी लाइफ में सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा होता है, तो हम बहुत रिलैक्स मोड में होते हैं, हम कोई प्रिपरेशन नहीं करते, एंड अचानक से कुछ आता है तो वी फील बॉक डाउन, वी फील सो मच ऑफ स्ट्रेस. So we need to manage our things. We have those kind of priorities. We need to have those kind of goals, and we need to work on those goals consistently. Be it your health, be it your relationship, be it your finances, be it your work. So when you are really relaxed, so create those kind of things, and how you can build those kind of structures so that you have a smooth life, even if something negative is coming, even if health issue is coming, even if some financial losses are coming, even if some kind of like corona is. So in corona, the people who have some savings, they have some structure around, or maybe people around, money around, even if they lose their job or business or so many things, but people who already built structure around when they were sailing smooth, so they were able to cope up that kind of stress in a very nice manner, right? And what can I do to mitigate the effect if it does occur? So even if something happened, what best I can do, whatever the resources in my hand, maybe the people, maybe some kind of knowledge, maybe if in case of health issues, what best doctor or whatever the financial capabilities we have, what can I, so maybe few things if we have already in structure. So when something happens, how can I do to mitigate? Yeah, if that, what can I do to create a positive outcome? So again, I mean, few people can just sitting on something where they fail, where they feel that something happened in their life, maybe 10 years back, 20 years back, somebody said something, and they are ruminating on that kind of thing right now also. So in everything, it's our perception of mind, right? In nature, nothing is like good or bad. Nothing is like right or wrong. In nature, a lion is eating any animal, a goat like, but nature doesn't say that this is good or this is bad. In nature, volcano also happening. In nature, flood is also happening. In nature, growth is happening. In nature, everything is happening. In nature, creation happening, a baby is coming, new child born. In nature, death is also happening. In nature, if you see the forest, so the old leaves and old plants are getting again in soil, and now the new sprouts are happening. So in nature, nothing is good or bad. So if we see from that perspective, it's always a continuous journey, and nothing is static, nothing is stable in life, and always there will be new things coming up whenever you are entering in something new, from your study to your job to your marriage, then your kids, then your, so every time you will face new challenges, new things, maybe location change, maybe something. So it maybe that change is for good. So at times we are avoiding those change also, and we are not growing up. Maybe the change is very beneficial for you. So we need to always have the mindset of seeing good in that. So what is the learning for me, even if something bad happened? So what is the, I mean, maybe I was not able to get the outcome in maybe my 3 4 business, or maybe those kind of processes, but what the kind of learning I had experimenting those, now I'm gaining success in my 5th attempt, because I have gained a lot of knowledge in my previous attempts. So those learnings made me better person, so I can see. So whatever, so past is not to remember and crypt, past is just what learning I got, where I was involved, where my hand, if something is happening in my life, where is my hand in it, and what can I do, what I have learned. So lesson and learning and how you grow. So that's the thing. And how do I build momentum to make that happen? So whatever the things you want to restructure in your life, and you want to better prepare in your life, so what kind of momentum you can build to make them happen? You can take the support of people, maybe you can join a group, maybe you can take some counseling if required, maybe you can discuss with your friends or whosoever. So I mean, the kind of momentum you need to make for your health goals, for your career goals, for your relationship goals. At times our mind got stuck and we can't see out of that. So uh, any kind of support you need, so that's great. So here are again types of stress. So I don't want to discuss it right now. And basically, based on American Psychology Association, one is acute stress. Yeah. So in kind of acute stress, maybe long-term poverty, abuse in any form, unemployment, or dysfunctional relationship, or maybe poor work environment, maybe any kind of substance abuse, maybe any kind of unhappy marriage, or those kind of relationship issues can create chronic stress, right? And then there is episodic acute stress is happening, and then there is chronic stress is happening. So acute is basically when you are involved in an argument and you have negative thoughts. Episodic, maybe you take so many responsibilities and you are not that organized, and chronic stress is this. And then how it's impacting your body. It's whenever you are stressful, so you can see the change in your skin texture. You can see a lot of impact. So whenever you have lack of sleep, whenever you are stressed out, it's impact your immunity, it's impact your hormones, it impacts your bone. So calcium absorption not happening, you feel weakness in your body, you feel fatigue in your brain, you feel a lot of palpitation, lot of anxiety in your heart, or maybe blood pressure go down or up. Gut basically, yeah, it's all the gut related problem, maybe the constipation, maybe the microbiome, or the leaky gut, what we say. muscle also getting impacted. You can have back pain and the protein breakdown not happening. So there are a lot of things happening due to one factor, which is stress. So a lot of techniques are there, but as the time is limited, so maybe we will take that in next session. Right now, we will do one technique. Before that, if you have any question, so we can take a quick question in 1 or 2 minutes. Any questions so far? Anything related to this, what I have shared right now?
हेलो
Yes, sir.
मैडम, मैंने चैट में डाला है, उसके बारे में कुछ बोलिए ना.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So that's great. ये सर सभी के लिए है. सर ने लिखा है, खुद की फिक्र होती तो तनाव ना होता, दूसरों की फिक्र ने मेरा सुकून छीन लिया. बाय द वे, अब इसमें आप जो बेस्ट कर सकते हैं, है ना, आप देखिए क्या होता है, जब हम एक्शन ले रहे होते हैं तब स्ट्रेस नहीं होता. जब हम उसके बारे में चिंता कर रहे होते हैं तब स्ट्रेस होता है. आपने कभी देखा, जब आप किसी बच्चे को हक करते हैं या किसी पार्टनर को हक करते हैं, उस टाइम कोई थॉट्स नहीं है ना माइंड में. यू आर इन द फीलिंग ऑफ लव. जब आप खाना बना रहे हैं तब स्ट्रेस नहीं है, बट यदि आप खाना बनाने के बारे में सोच रहे हैं तब स्ट्रेस आ रहा है, अरे मेरे को खाना बनाना पड़ेगा इतनी गर्मी में. ऐसे ही जब आप काम कर रहे हैं अपने ऑफिस में या जो भी आप चीजें कर रहे हैं, एक्शन में स्ट्रेस नहीं है, बट इफ यू कीप ऑन थिंकिंग अबाउट इट, कैसे होगा, क्या होगा. सो सर, ये जो आपने चीज लिखी है, फिक्र करना एक जायज बात है. आपकी फैमिली है, आपके फिनेंसेस हैं, आपकी अपनी हेल्थ है, जिस भी चीज के बारे में आपको स्ट्रेस आ रहा है, ठीक है, आप ये सोचिए कि उसके बारे में एक्शन क्या ले सकते हैं, और जो भी बेस्ट एक्शन आप ले सकते हैं जिस मोमेंट में, जो भी आपकी चीजें आप कर सकते हैं वो कीजिए, और रेस्ट आप भगवान पर छोड़ दीजिए. क्योंकि बेस्ट आप क्या कर सकते हैं, एक्शन ले सकते हैं. फिक्र करने से फिक्र ही बढ़ेगी, और इसी चीज को आप हंस के करेंगे तो शायद बेटर हो जाएगा, है ना. ये हमारा स्टेट ऑफ बीइंग है एक्चुअली. बाहर की कुछ चीजें आपके कंट्रोल में हैं, कुछ चीजें आपके कंट्रोल में नहीं है. यदि लेट से मैं चिंता करके यदि मैं आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो जाऊंगी, जैसा कि हमारे साथ नॉर्मली होता है, बच्चों की, वाइफ की जो भी चीजें होती हैं या फाइनेंशियल होती हैं, तो उसमें यदि आपने इतना स्ट्रेस ले लिया तो आप क्या करेंगे. वन अनकंट्रोलेबल थिंग इज ट्राइंग टू कंट्रोल finances, trying to control kids, trying to control relationship. If I became myself out of control, how will I control? So I need to be happy. I need to be healthy inside. I need to be peaceful. Only a peaceful person can go and handle those kind of conflict, right? Only a relaxed mind or relaxed body can handle those things better, right? सो सबसे पहली बात है, चिंता चिता समान. तो आप चिंता लेनी छोड़ दीजिए, राइट. हमारे बहुत बड़े लोगों ने कहा है. एंड जो भी आपका है उसके लिए आप थोड़ा सा अपने आप पे ध्यान दें, अपनी हेल्थ पे ध्यान दें, अपनी स्लीप पे ध्यान दें, अपनी डाइट पे ध्यान दें. एंड जो एक्शन लेने हैं आप ये भी देखिए, क्या आपके कंट्रोल में है, क्या आपके कंट्रोल में नहीं है. जो आपके कंट्रोल में आप बेस्ट करते हैं तो उसका कुछ ना कुछ आउटकम आपको बेस्ट आएगा. Hope I answered your question. Thank you. Okay. So now, जब भी आपको stress हो, so this thing is really working on your brain also and your body also. अभी हम क्या करेंगे, थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट राइट नॉस्ट्रल को बंद करेंगे. रिलैक्स योरसेल्फ, राइट नॉस्ट्रल को बंद करेंगे. क्लोज योर आईज एंड लेफ्ट नॉस्ट्रल से ब्रीदिंग करेंगे. ओनली लेफ्ट नॉस्ट्रल ब्रीदिंग. सो उदय सर आप भी कीजिए. क्लोज योर राइट नॉस्ट्रल को आप बंद कर लेंगे थंब से या फिंगर से. क्लोज योर आईज, रिलैक्स योरसेल्फ. Take long deep breaths from your left nostril. Do it at least 15 times. Inhale deeply so that your belly is out. Take your breath till your belly using left nostril and exhale. अभी हम इसमें थोड़ा सा मेडिटेशन करेंगे. For example, you have close your eyes, put your both of the hands like this or in relaxed posture. Close your eyes. Try to sit relaxed and straight. Imagine you are in a forest and there is lush green trees. You are seeing a lot of greenery and there is a huge waterfall. You can listen to sound of water and there is a river flowing also nearby. There are some birds and some sparrows, some butterflies also. And now you thought of jumping in water and release your all the tiredness. So you are there and catch hold of few stones. You are sitting comfortably, your feet are in cold water and you are having water on your body. You are lying down in water, catching one of the stone and the water is very cold and it's nourishing you. It's relieving all of your stress. There is a weather like it's going to rain, very pleasant weather. There is some moisture in air and it's very cold and soothing. How you are feeling, just experience those, that kind of sensation in body. When you are near a water body, the water is rinsing your hands, your feet, your entire body. It's relaxing you. Now this water is coming on your head. So all kind of stress, all kind of anxiety, all kind of conflicts, whatever the habits or whatever the patterns you have, any kind of stress related to relationships, finances, or any kind of health issues, it's all getting vanished. And there is a divine white light is entering. Sun is also there and it's very soothing sun. It's not too bright, it's not too hot. Cool breeze is blowing. And you are at a very deep meditative state. You are just healing. You can sense the touch of Mother Earth. You can sense how water is flowing. You can just experience the air, soothing air. You can experience the voice of birds. You can experience that healing energy is entering in your mind. It's nourishing your eyes, nourishing your ears. So whatever the stress you have accumulated so far, if someone said something to you, you have seen anything which is not digested, which is not okay for you to see, if you have listened to any bad words or any kind of labels for you or for anyone whom you have compassion, you are releasing all of that. And this healing water, this healing energy of white light is nourishing your skin, nourishing your ears, your eyes. Now this healing energy is really entering in your neck and shoulder, and it's massaging you. The water is massaging your neck and shoulder. So all the stress you have accumulated in your neck and shoulder, it's getting released. Take few long deep breaths. And if there is any little of stress there, we are releasing. This white light is entering in our neck and shoulder. And we can experience the washing out of all kind of stress through that pure, clean water. And now we are lying down in very relaxed position like Savasana, and we are enjoying this water is flowing. So this is healing, and inside that white light is healing our lungs, our heart, all kind of pain, all kind of stress, all kind of memories, all kind of feelings of hatred or guilt or shame or revenge, all kind of frustration, all kind of irritation and anger, that's getting vanished, that's getting released from our body like white cloud, black cloud. And this healing light is entering in our bones, in our muscles, in our arteries, in our heart, and it's really nourishing us. And our pink heart is now full of love. It's sending a lot of love to all the environment, and it's getting healed. Now this light is entering in your stomach. So whatever the digestive issues you have in large intestine, in small intestine, wherever your spleen is getting disturbed due to constant threat from environment or relationship or maybe money reality, wherever your stomach is upset due to dissatisfaction in relationship or in work or in finance area, this water and this healing energy healed all of that. Now you have perfect harmony within yourself, and wherever you are experiencing this energy inside, and that energy you go and carry in your relationship, in your work, in your finances area, in your career. So all those realities is also getting shifted with this new energy. Now this energy is moving to your reproductive organs and excretory system. So whatever the imbalances we have caused due to our thinking, due to our lifestyle, due to taking too much responsibilities, or not able to say no, or not able to create balance, lack of support, or whatever the reason. So all kind of nutritional deficiency, all kind of stress, all kind of emotions, all kind of fear, all kind of anger and frustration, any kind of trauma, any kind of guilt, any kind of fear, any kind of survival threat, all getting vanished. This water is cleansing you. You are in soothing energy, and this energy from inside healing all of your thoughts, emotions, belief, and organs. Now this energy is entering in your hip region, in your thighs, in your knees. So wherever you are feeling stuck in life, stuck in relationship, stuck in any kind of loop and not able to move ahead in your life, you have released all of those kind of stuck energies. And now this water healed all your hips, your joints, your ankles, your muscles, your bones. And this white light is really healing all of your fears, all your stuck emotion and tendencies. So whatever the weight you are carrying out of fear in your body is trying to protect you because you are not feeling safe or secure. So all the extra weight is getting reduced. All of those kind of emotions and energy is getting released, and you are at a healthy state. You are at homeostasis in your body. And now this energy is moving in your hands and feet, moving in your entire body. Now the blue color light is entering and it's soothing you, calming you. The green color light is entering. It's healing you, healing your heart. The red color light is entering. It's giving you all the strength, all the immunity. It's healing your bones. It's healing all the insecurities. The yellow color light and orange color light is entering. It's healing all your digestion issue, your creativity related issues. You're too much thinking or worrying about future, or too much thinking what happened in past. So we are releasing all the tendencies to go back in past or worrying about future. So all these energies, all the 7 chakras are in alignment. All the 3 nadis and 72,000 nadis are in alignment. And we are the source, we are the soul in this body, having human experience. If we are connected to divine, we have nothing to fear, nothing to worry. Divine is taking care of us before our birth, and divine is taking care of us in every single second and minute. So we need to trust, we need to have faith in ourselves, have faith in divine. Now we are connected fully to this divine energy. Basically, we do nothing. We are not doing anything. We have this ego that I do this, I did this. So we are not victimhood, and we are not like super ego that I'm like this, I did this. We are just a balanced energy. We are that source. We are that child of Supreme, and we have all the power. We have all the potential. And wherever we are threatened or having this kind of feeling, we need to just sit in our actual state, which is our soul, which is connected to our real source. And the only attribute to this is Satchitananda, which is love, peace, joy, harmony. So you be in love, you be peaceful, you be in joy, you enjoy the journey of life. Don't always trying to control everything by your mind, by the thoughts which you have carried. Just enjoy the process, enjoy the flow. So divine is taking you, and divine will never give you any kind of problem, any kind of thing which is beyond your potential. It's like a mother, it's nurturing you. Like a mother, it's always divine know what potential you have. So that's why it's always breaking the shell, always breaking the stagnant energies, always pulling you in a different energy so that you can really see your full potential. Our main purpose of life is to have and reach at the highest potential which divine blessed us. And we all are unique. We have infinite potential. So we can do anything. We can conquer anything. Small things which is appearing so big, it's nothing in the hand of divine. It's like a particle of dust. So all your wishes, maybe even if your wish is to earn 1 crore, even if your wish to have radiantly healthy body, even if your desire to have harmonious relationship, if you really trust divine, so some are karmic, I mean those things happening, but when you are in alignment with divine, divine has 1,000 hands to take care of you, 1,000 resources to reach, take care of you, to grow, 1,000 resources and 1,000 kind of knowledge and 1,000 ideas. We just need to have that faith. We just need to tap into our full potential. So now we are holding our both of the hands, and we are waking up slowly from that stream of water. Now that stream of water really nourished our entire body, our all the koshas, our Anmay kosha, Pranmay kosha, Manomay, and all the 7 koshas, all the 7 layers of body, all the nadis, all our organs. And now we are dancing in joy like a kid. We are dancing in water, doing chop chop. And we are so happy, so healthy. It's a new birth. And now I see the world differently. Things are happening, but that doesn't impact me. Who am I? It's a way of life. It's a drama. It's a design of life. Few things will happen according to you. Few things will not. Few things you can control. Few things you not. So it's a joy to see everything is happening like you are just in a river and you are flowing with the flow of water, how life takes you. And you are so grateful and thankful to all your experiences, all your learning so far. And now you are really regenerated. You are a new soul with new strength. You have all the power of your soul. You have all the Shakti. You have all the power of Shiva and Shakti. You have all the powers of all the deities. You can do anything, and you can have a balanced life, a peaceful life, a joyful life. So we are saying thanks to our mentors, our teachers, our parents, all the 5 elements, to Mother Earth, to sky, to fire, to water, to sun. All the galaxy, all the cosmos, all this universe is working in perfect order so that you are happy, healthy, prosperous, so that you can reach at your infinite potential. Everything is working in your favor. We have chosen this soul journey for our learning and growth. So see everything as a part of learning and growth. Nothing to stress out, nothing to worry. When we have divine with us, so put divine in the center of everything, and you will see how your things are getting manifested, how the help is coming from infinite hands, how the resources, how the opportunities is showing up. So what we want to see, we can see. We can see opportunity or we can see threat. So we are aligning our mind to see opportunity for learning and growth. We are aligning our mind and our body to see continuous learning and improvement. We are aligning ourselves in our true potential. So thanks a lot. This is for today. Thank you so much, Nupurji. Thanks to all the participants here. Just be who you truly are. Rajveen, do you want to say anything? Anyone would like to say anything? Otherwise, we can complete this session for today. Maybe we can take it in next session.
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you. You put in a lot of work. I loved your graphs. Being an academic, I always appreciate the learning part of it. And, I know how much time you spent on even using the visuals for us. It was very, very informative. I've always wondered what are the different aspects of stress management that we can look at. And I think you put it so wholesomely today. So thank you so much, Pooja. Thank you. For everyone here in Malaysia.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We will take a lot of techniques in next session. Maybe we continue with part 2. because today we just discussed on the productivity part in how we can use our stress for our benefit and to have the maximum productivity. So in next time, we will just focus on few more techniques, and there are a lot of techniques we can manage. But yes, we need to address the stressors also. I mean, the physical symptoms we can handle with breath, and we can handle with meditation, we can handle with, but the root cause you need to address. Unless and until we are not addressing the root cause, so this will be superficial for, I mean, some benefits, but it will not help.
Yeah, I just like to say a few things.
Yeah.
Pooja, I never encourage both my girls to use two words, that is stress and busy. I'll tell them don't use these two words because it's affecting them progressively. And then as I advise them, but there are days that I cannot take my own advice. You see, like I told you, I have health issue, and that is becoming a stress. But I don't take it seriously. It's only once in a while if I'm not able to walk and so on, I get stressed. Otherwise, I'm still okay. So
You're
the
not
class.
okay, you are awesome.
And thank you. And I saw the graph rating, so I might feel that I'm falling under the 1+. 1+ would be my rating for the stress level. I can manage it once in a while. I have stress, that's okay. So I don't encourage my children to use the word stress and busy. These two is very bad for them. They can use some other words in replacement of stress and busy. That's all from me. Thank you, Pooja. It was a very
Thank you, Jag, ma'am. And
thank you.
we can use it like a new opportunity, new exciting thing is coming up, right?
Okay,
So
good.
our words impact us. So, and busy is what, like, okay, you can say you are busy, but busy where? I'm busy in your
Yeah.
head, actual work. Yeah.
Yeah, very
So,
true.
yeah. So you can say that right now I'm having this, and after 1 hour, I am able to take out time for this. I mean,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So I practice both my girls not to use these two words. That will help them very well, you know.
So Jag ma'am and the other participants. So here, maybe in my next session, I will give you all some techniques so that you can use that. And I have seen results in the area of health very much. I mean, people really cure their BP, their psychological problems. There's so many problems
Yeah.
just using those techniques. But you need to be consistent in those practices. And
Yes.
I have seen results. I have seen tremendous results. So it's a ritual like thing. You need to practice it daily. So we can take it in another sessions. And definitely the health and money area, like anything you can see those benefits. And yeah, relationship takes time to really because it's involvement of so many people, so many things, different people.
Pooja ji, can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
One more question before just one question, right? Okay, how do we overcome this? The question I asked Vinay also in the session. How do we overcome like negative when we are so positive, and how do we overcome negative opinions? Thank you.
Negative opinions of others or negative thoughts of yourself?
Negative opinions of others. Thank you.
Okay.
Towards us.
Okay, negative opinion of others. So you can see, I mean, there are different labels. Like if a person hardly knows you, if a roadside person says anything to you, you might not get too much impacted. Yeah, one thing.
Yeah.
And if someone close to you, your loved ones, when they say,
Yeah.
because you have that kind of attachment with your friend, your mother, your father, the impact will be
Yeah.
huge, right? But if you see in a light of consciousness, so these are mere words. Maybe your father or mother or your sibling, maybe they are upset, they are not in good health, they are not in good mood, and they are just blabbering something. but that doesn't define you. So you just see it as their state and you forgive them. And next time they hug you, they see you, awesome, wow, you did great. So we don't remember those kind of things, but we catch those things, right? And the word influence us, right? So if we see, like you see in a camera, right? In a camera, if you see, there are some mere words, and it's not, if you are just taking as a filter, putting as a filter to your ear, right? And they said something, it doesn't mean they really meant it. Maybe they are in anger due to something, and they didn't speak those words intentionally. So even if when we are angry, when we are exhausted, when we haven't slept properly, we say something. When mindlessly we say also. Do we mean those words? No. The same way other people can also at times, even if they are not intended to say, but they say few words which they really regret 1 minute later. Yeah. And even if they have the habit, so they are not being mindful. So if, let's say, you are on social media, so many people comment so many things. You can take the example of Bollywood or Hollywood, artist, and they getting fired with all kind of negativity, all kind of. Does that define their personality? No. So we need to take that you are a celebrity, and Rajvin, you are a celebrity, so people can say anything to pull you down, and outside people can also say, and people, they are not in the perfect harmony all the time. We are not in perfect harmony all the time, and we can do mindless things also, and we can say something also. Then a similar manner, people, when they are pressurized and we have some expectation they have from us, they can say something when they are in bad mood. And what you can do, you can, if that's your mother or sister or somebody, you can hug them and you can forgive them for that. Maybe you can smile, laugh it out. You need to be aware that words, see the intention behind those things. If, let's say, you are not doing anything properly, and if your mother says something to you, so intention is not to pull you down. Intention is how Rajveen can be more disciplined, or maybe she can take care of this. Maybe she always forgets. So we need to catch the intention of people, especially from loved ones. A loved one can slap you also. But if the intention is for your highest good, we need to see. And also, don't get bogged down with words. Words are meaningless unless and until you give it a meaning. Somebody said something, but how I interpreted it. Somebody said something. Somebody said stupid. That is not defining me as a stupid person, right? If I am also labeling myself that I'm stupid, then only it has some meaning for me, right? So different people can say different things to you, and you know actually who you are. So nobody can define you. And even if in past, maybe you were careless or you messed up few things, you did small mistakes. So we can take the responsibility of that. If my mom is coming from that background, so now I need to shift so that she can see me as an evolved human being, right? If there is something needs to be done, we can address that. And if not, we can chill and we can laugh it out. Maybe we can make some faces. So there is an NLP technique. Let's say is your boss or somebody who is shouting at you. So you can drape a sari on your boss. You can make a long choti, and you can have those kind of eyes. And when you visualize inside, your boss is saying something, the lesson you need to learn, you can learn. But you can inside laugh it out and having those kind of funny faces and funny thing. Yeah, so this is the NLP technique in worst kind of scenario when you are really not able to take it. Inside, you are not smiling on that person. but inside you can make some cartoon characters, and maybe some cartoon character is blabbering that time, but you just need to grab the lesson. It's something you need to do. You need not to get too much impacted by it. Hope I
Thank
answered.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah, word doesn't mean anything unless and until we give it a meaning. Yeah. So thanks a lot, guys. Again, sorry for taking longer time. So we need to complete the session.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank you, everyone, for such a long and beautiful session. So we will meet tomorrow again. And thank you, Pooja. Thank you, everyone out here. Thank you very much. So we will end this session. It has overshot the this thing time, but it's okay. No problem. Okay. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, all. Have a great day.